So one of the hardest things about being a copywriter, a blogger, a freelance writer, pretty much the hardest thing about writing anything is getting started. It's actually doing the work to inform yourself on what you need to write about, on how you need to write about it. But I've got a tool that's going to help you get past that hurdle of getting started. It's a great tool for research. It's called answerthepublic.com. It's a really interesting kind of different tool, but I think you'll like it if you'll use it. So if you type it in there, answerthepublic.com, pull it up here, you'll see this funny looking man right here, and you can actually type in any topic and it will suggest content ideas within a matter of seconds. So I could type in digital nomad. Say I wanted to start blogging about being a digital nomad. It will actually begin to populate an idea flowchart based on that keyword. So digital nomad, how to start digital nomad, how to become a digital nomad, why become a digital nomad, what to pack, what does a digital nomad do. So it's kind of like brain mapping the possibilities when it comes to that particular topic. It's a really, really great tool for doing research, and it works for any topic that you might need to search. So say I wanted to talk about home improvement. Again, it's going to come up with hundreds of ideas that you can blog about, write about. You can even use this as inspiration if you're doing ad copy, things like that. It's kind of the questions that people are asking online when it comes to that keyword. So how to do home improvement yourself, how to home improvement books, how much is home improvement insurance, are home improvements tax deductible? So if you're needing to get started with a blog, if you're needing to get started with an article or some kind of work for your client, this is a great place to start doing your research. So loads and loads of content that will populate based on anything you put in here. And I mean anything. So we'll go back to productivity. And you can get really specific. So maybe not just productivity, but productivity apps. Say I wanted to do a blog about productivity apps. So here we go. Best productivity apps. Just multiple ideas for that keyword. So hopefully you can see that how that's helpful. Hopefully you can use this for your blog, your freelance writing jobs, your copywriting jobs, and it's a great tool to get started with your research. In this video, I'm going to show you a keyword research tool that allows you to get very specific and see how you can capitalize in the keyword SEO world. It's called keywordrevealer.com. And if you'll go there, you can start using this app for absolutely free. You do have to sign up, so go through the sign up process, put your information in there. It doesn't require a credit card or anything like that. You just have to sign up because it gives you a limit of 10 keywords per day. But I think you'll find it really helpful if you'll sign up. So you go there, and then once you load this up, you'll see the keyword research tab. Make sure that's clicked, and then come over here to add a new search. So what's great about this tool is that it reveals really low competition, high potential keywords within broad categories. So you can start broad here, and maybe we want to write about pets, but we need to find a niche within that category. And you can do this for anything, but we'll say pets for this example. So add that as a new search, and it'll take a few moments, and it's going to look for low competition, high potential keywords within the category and niche of pets. So here we have it loaded, and it's going to start out by showing you the average monthly search for each keyword. So cat, really large amount here, over 4 million. PetSmart, over 3 million. Dog, over 3 million. Puppies, over 1 million. And you can kind of start going down here and go to the next page, maybe go to the third, fourth, maybe fifth page. And you can start seeing where you might could find a niche within this or some kind of topic that you could blog about and actually rank for. So maybe instead of just writing about dogs or writing about pets, you could write about miniature dogs. Average monthly search, only 14,000. That's a pretty good bit, but it's not so much that you can't compete in it. Cost per click, only 29 cents. And you can actually evaluate, by looking at this, how successful you could be at doing that. And so I definitely recommend that you try this out. Do it for whatever keyword you're looking for. You can do up to 10 a day, and so you can get very specific with this and learn what keywords you can capitalize on for your niche. Okay, this next blogging tool I want to introduce you to is called the Headline Analyzer, and it's put out by coschedule.com. You can actually just type in there coschedule.com Headline Analyzer, and it should populate a page that looks like this. And all you have to do is type in your headline and it will analyze it. It'll analyze it for things like emotional effectiveness, shareability, SEO, things like that. So we'll actually take one of the titles that we pulled from that last tool I showed you. So we'll take 20 myths about parenting. We'll plug it in over here, just copy and paste. And we'll just check it out, see what it says. Takes just a moment to analyze it. Okay, so 20 myths about parenting comes up with a 57 headline score. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. So we'll kind of go down here and look at the analysis here. So it says the headline's a bit short. I agree. Your headline is way too light on words. Okay, I understand that. Even breaks down like how important the first 3 words are. Uses keywords here, so myths would be a keyword there, and even mentions the sentiment. So what's cool about this is that you can actually kind of tweak it and see if your score goes up or down, and that's what I think is most effective with this tool. It's the most effective way to use this tool. So maybe if we just plug in the word surprising, like an emotional word like that, we'll see what it does. So we were at 57 here. Let's see what happens when we add a word like that. See if it raises it, lowers it. Okay, so we jumped up a little bit. We're at 68 now. And so you see there how I mentioned surprising would be like an emotional word that would help out a little bit. It's listed there. So myths, surprising, making it a little more intriguing. It says now our headline's at the right length. It mentions the first 3 words there. So, and it gives you a preview here. So that's going to be helpful. And if you do email marketing with your blog, it gives you like a subject line preview. So hopefully you see how this can be helpful, and you could continue tweaking it, messing around with it, and see what you can come up with, see how high you can get that score to go with, and make your blog post the best it can possibly be. As a writer or a copywriter, you're always in search of words, always in search of the best word for every situation. This tool I'm going to show you in this video is going to help with that. It's called One Look, and it is a really expansive dictionary searching system. It's a great tool, and you can search anything you want to in here. So say I'm writing an article or writing some marketing copy about, let's say, social media. I can put this in there, but then I can choose how I want to search for it. And let's try a filter by doing starts with social. We can find any word we want to that starts with social. How crazy is that? We can narrow this down by the number of letters. So under the idea of social media, let's look at words that are 4 letters long. So there you go, meme. That pulls up. So also have like rhymes with. So I could put bitter in there, and brings up Twitter, Clipper, all kind of different words, all within this realm here. Super easy to use, super helpful. Hope you find it helpful. Hope you enjoy.